Attorney General Jeff Sessions just made the call. Hillary's days of freedom could finally be numbered by Adam Casalino, Politics US News for MadWorldNews.com. Attorney General Jeff Sessions has been getting plenty of flack recently. Many Trump supporters don't believe he is doing enough of a good job prosecuting major crimes, I would say that. But there seems to be more going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. Word has come out that Jeff Sessions is taking on the big one, as he just made a shocking call and Hillary Clinton's days of freedom could be numbered. Yeah, from your mouth to God's ears, let's see. The Department of Justice has suffered in recent years, really. Under former President Barack Obama, the agency seemed more like a criminal enterprise. Now that's shocking. Obama used the DOJ to shake down corporations taking their money to fund radical liberal groups. Obama's Department of Justice created a slush fund to further progressive causes instead of fighting crime. Well, when President Donald Trump took office, he appointed Senator Jeff Sessions to lead the embattled DOJ. We saw how that worked out. Sessions has a reputation for being a strong, no-nonsense kind of guy. Throughout his career, he fought against corruption and wrongdoing. It wasn't a huge surprise that he would be made Attorney General. Yet some conservatives have been frustrated at the slow pace of the DOJ. They were hoping for major prosecutions early in the year, but perhaps their patience is being rewarded. News broke that Jeff Sessions has ordered the DOJ to reopen one of Hillary Clinton's most scandalous cases. After a long wait, justice might finally be served. On the orders of Attorney General Jeff Sessions, Justice Department prosecutors have begun asking FBI agents to explain the evidence they found in a now dormant criminal investigation into a controversial uranium deal that critics have linked to Bill and Hillary Clinton, multiple law enforcement officials told NBC News. The interviews with FBI agents are part of the Justice Department's efforts to fulfill a promise an Assistant Attorney General made to Congress last month to examine whether a special counsel was warranted to look into what has become known as the Uranium One deal. A senior Justice Department official said, give me a break at this point. They're looking into it if a special counsel is necessary. I mean, isn't this sickening for people? At issue is a 2010 transaction in which the Obama administration allowed the sale of uranium mining facilities to Russia's state atomic energy company. Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State at the time, and the State Department was one of the 9 agencies that agreed to approve the deal after finding no threat to the U.S. national security. Really. Source NBC News, millions of Americans cried foul, right? Over the deal that sold a portion of U.S. uranium to Russia. Word has come out that during the deal, Russian agents were exposed by the FBI. They were allegedly involved in bribing U.S. officials, yet the Obama administration forced the FBI to keep their case silent so that Congress would approve the deal. Sounds fishy? That's because it was. And they're still questioning, and Sessions is now still questioning if you need a special counsel. I mean, isn't it? Sometimes I can't even control myself. Sorry about that. In 2015, we learned that the Clintons made out like bandits thanks to Russian cash. So the little people, we all know about this. We're enraged, and yet Sessions is still questioning whether we need. Meanwhile, Clinton made out like bandits, the Clintons, and you're still questioning if you need a special counsel? I mean, anyway. As the Russians gradually assumed control of Uranium One in 3 separate transactions from 2009 to 2013, Canadian records show a flow of cash made its way to the Clinton Foundation. Uranium One's chairman used his family foundation to make 4 donations totaling $2.35 million. Those contributions were not publicly disclosed by the Clintons, despite an agreement Mrs. Clinton had struck with the Obama White House to publicly identify all donors. other people with ties to the company made donations as well. And shortly after the Russians announced their intention to acquire a majority stake in Uranium One, Mr. Clinton received $500,000 for a Moscow speech from a Russian investment bank with links to the Kremlin that was promoting Uranium One stock. Source New York Times. Let's look at this again, shall we? Russia was trying to buy Uranium One. Obama's administration was working with Congress to approve it. At the same time, he pressured the FBI to sit on a Russian bribery case. Hillary Clinton, the Secretary of the State, was championing the Russian sale. Oh, and we know that she and her husband got millions from Russian investors buying Uranium One. Hello? Am I... now, he's writing exactly what I feel. Am I the only person that sees the connection? No, I'm not. Americans have been clamoring for a proper investigation for a long time, and rightfully so. There is obvious evidence to suggest the former SOS, a woman who almost became president, was being bribed by Russia to push this deal. Trump even promised to prosecute the woman during the election. More and more details have emerged that suggest a real Russia-U.S. conspiracy, yet only now does it look like something's happening. And imagine, for months the media has tried to convince us that Trump was working with Russia. We've had to endure a bogus special investigation that is little more than a witch hunt against the president. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton gets off scot-free? I don't think so. In recent weeks, FBI agents who investigated the case have been asked by Justice Department prosecutors to describe the results of their probe. The agents also have been asked if there was any improper effort to squash a prosecution, the law enforcement sources say. The senior Justice Department official said the questions were part of an effort by the Sesions team, which just disgusting, to get up to speed on the controversial case in the face of allegations from the congressional Republicans that it was mishandled. Source NBC News. Perhaps now real investigators, not biased supporters of Hillary Clinton, can get to the truth. Corruption and wrongdoing will be exposed. All I can say is lock her up. I mean, really? I mean, it's getting sickening. Absolutely. We all know, yet Sessions is still questioning that. What kind of job is he doing for the people of the United States? This is criminal on his part also. He should be held accountable for not opening this case automatically and going after pot smokers. Give me a break. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.